Welcome to today's podcast. In this podcast, let's welcome India's leading business clarity coach, celebrity Josh Talk speaker, and the author of the Amazon bestseller The Clarity First, Mr. Amit Chawala. It's an honor to have Mr. Amit Chawala in the podcast with us. Let's talk about his remarkable journey with our host, Mandy.
Hi, Mr. Amit Chawala. How are you? Welcome to the show.
I'm doing well, Mandy. Thanks for inviting me.
You're welcome, sir. So, as you have been done decades of very good, all books and the Clarity Coach, and also I would like Clarity First. Sorry, and we have been always influenced by your the decades of experiences on coaching and business leadership. Would you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, Mandy. So I'm Amit Chawala. I'm a business clarity coach with 3 decades of experience in the corporate world, mostly in the leadership role. And I became a coach 7 years back when I realized my calling is to help more young entrepreneurs and business owners and corporate leaders to help them grow. So I made that switch in at the age of 50 to get into this path. I'm 50. I'll be 58 this year. The intent is to help entrepreneurs and those dynamic, ambitious people to grow. So that's what I do for a living.
That's why you look young.
Possibly. It comes from you guys because the energy comes from the young people.
Energy comes.
Yeah.
And what are the experiences that you have seen in so many decades of experience? Would you please share with us that all the kind of challenges in this kind of a market is you have seen? What will be your suggestion to the viewers that nowadays?
Yeah, so what I find the major gap, that's where I'm kind of focusing on is I'm focusing on clarity. Right? So
how do you mentor them and all that?
Yeah, because what happens is I've seen some entrepreneurs starting business, but they may not have clarity why they are doing it. What is the purpose? What is the real purpose of doing it? Right? And they get stuck in that. That's one. Second thing is I've also seen, that's also the base of the book, is that I see people who have almost everything with them. They have network, money, education, and they have connections, they have knowledge, they have a product, but still they are not able to leverage all these things. Right? And what they are looking for more and more and more and more. Whereas I talk about aapke paas sab kuch hai. You are probably not seeing it.
You're not watching it.
Yeah, so I'm trying to look from outside and say, yaar, ye to aapke paas hai. Aap kyun dhoond rahe ho? So get them that clarity that is already with them. They don't see that.
They can't organize.
So leverage what you already have rather than looking for.
They can't use the elements properly. What they have.
Yes.
उनके पास जो है उनको पता ही नहीं चलता.
उनको पता ही नहीं चलता. And they're using possibly in one part of their life, but not the other side. So they miss that out. Right? Like I will give you example.
Give me example.
So one person, he's in working in tech company and comes from a tech background. People person, but not a salesperson.
People person, but not
a salesperson. And he said to me that Amit sir, मेरे को sales नहीं आती. Sales का मेरे को process नहीं पता. लोगों से क्या बात करनी है ये नहीं पता वो. But then I asked him, what is your strength? He said, I work with people, teams. I'm good at working with people. And that is what is required in sales. If you know how to understand a person's mindset, who's your team member, that same experience can be leveraged to sell because you want to understand usko chahiye kya client ko. If you know that person. So if you know the person, you have that skill. Then why are you thinking I cannot sell?
सीधे जाके बेचो ही मत. आपको बंदे को तो पहले पहचानो.
वो आपको आता है.
बात करो क्या है ये.
He was good
at that.
So he's going to that. हाँ ये तो मैंने सोचा नहीं. मेरे को लग रहा है मेरे में बहुत लिमिटेशन है. मैंने कहा नहीं ये तो है आपके पास.
Okay.
So it's like, अच्छा then I can do selling also. Yeah. So such kind of crazy thing comes up when I say yes. सब कुछ तो है तुम्हारे पास. क्यों ढूंढ रहे हो?
सर ऑब्जर्व करने की पावर नहीं होती यार किसी को. आपके पास ऑब्जर्व करने की बहुत अच्छी पावर है. ये कहाँ से आई? आपकी ऑब्जर्विंग पावर इज वेरी गुड. यू कैन नो द पर्सन इज मिसिंग विद दिस. टेल मी अबाउट दैट. हाउ डिड यू फाइंड अबाउट योरसेल्फ दिस? एक होता है ना कि हमारा सब कुछ होता दिखता नहीं है. हम अपने आप ही को लेके लॉस्ट है. आप में ऑब्जर्वेशन पावर बहुत अच्छी है. How do you meditate yourself sometime?
Yeah, I do meditation. I've done engineering program. I've done Vipassana. So obviously, in a coach, we also go through a spiritual journey of ours. Like you would have gone through it.
I've done, right? Even I went to Nepal and did find out myself.
So that helps, right? All that helps. And they talk about observation. You observe not only the people, but the animals, the plants, the nature. There's so much of thing you can learn just by observing. And that means you're not talking, you're not doing anything. You are sitting, we say, that fly on the wall, if you've heard this statement, right? Be over the fly on the wall.
Okay.
And you can learn so many things. And one of, in the book it's written also, is my biggest learning is, if I have to say in my life learning, is that inner fulfillment comes by giving to all, learning from all, and no judgment at all.
Inner peace.
Yeah. That inner peace comes from giving to all. मतलब कि सबको दो, give, and learn from all. I learn from you. I learn from many people I met today, and no judgment at all.
जो जैसा है उसको वैसे रहने दो.
That is actually a definition of clarity.
That's the clarity. Right. Wow, very deep. That's good. So, what's your favorite place that you go and find yourself? कभी आप travel करते हो, कहीं जाते हो? Which place do you find yourself that you find that's my place if I want to leave everything and I want to go for explore by myself. आपकी सबसे best city location कोई ऐसी है? Where do you go?
It's not about location. It's about
destination.
The environment in that location. Right? So, like my favorite location has been. I think when I went to Zurich, I was there for about 2 years for some projects, and there's one hilltop. I don't even know the name. Okay. But sitting at that hilltop, nobody there, wearing blue t-shirt and jeans, little nice weather, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and just looking down at the river, flowing, and their mountains,
nature,
and that's so soothing. So it's not about the place, but it's that environment that gets me that kick, wherever it can be.
That charges you.
Yeah, that charges me.
Okay.
So
I'll come with the next question to you. This is getting interesting. So from as you can share with us from your core philosophy, decades of experience you are into this leadership. Please tell us about where the young generation people needs to focus on when they need a clarity. Because sometimes people doesn't have a clarity, they know so many things. What should they do to organize their work and to-do list, and the way they can achieve to success?
Yeah, so let me talk about from this angle that first of all, if you're starting mostly from a business point of view or being an entrepreneur,
very successful entrepreneur,
is getting clarity of why. Clarity of why, like if you read the book, Start With Why by Simon Sinek, it talks about everything starts with why. If you don't have answer to the why, then nothing will move. So getting clarity of why this company exists. Why have you created this company? It's not about the mission statement. It is something which has got to come from within. अंदर से आवाज आनी चाहिए, right? ये मेरे को business इसलिए खड़ा करना है. Right? That is one. Second part is also having clarity of your own why.
Your own why.
Yeah, own why, right?
That's good.
आपका life में क्या purpose है?
That's good.
Right?
हम आए किस लिए?
हम इस दुनिया में आए किस लिए? It's a very deeper question. Obviously, it takes time to understand. And these two whys are important because they need to be aligned.
कई लोगों से बात करते हो ना, क्या कर रहे हैं भाई, चिल मार रहा हूँ. मैं ये क्या वर्ड है यार, हर बार चिल मार रहा हूँ. लेटेस्ट क्या है ये बता, बस सब ठीक है. The word they don't know how to talk sometimes. Clarity नहीं है. सब ठीक है, हाँ सब ठीक है. Talk करो, बात करो, पूरा डिस्कस करो. मे बी एक मैटर से कोई दूसरी बात शुरू हो जाती है. Other person can help you. Amit ji, finally considering the intense experience, we have discussed all of that. Do you see there's an opportunity for investors outside, abroad, that business developments, and there's lots of people from India have a lots of question with us that what are the opportunities in overseas we are having, and the India is transforming on a big level. There's a lots of transformation is going on. What are the opportunities, and which kind of sectors have opportunities as a tech or entrepreneurs that they can work overseas and they can pride their future and their families? Which countries or which places? Do you have some advice on that?
Not exactly the advice, but I can share the experience I have with working with some entrepreneurs in India.
Yeah, you have so many companies that you're working with.
Correct. So what I've seen is in India, entrepreneurs, many of them have done well, and their products are doing well globally, right? They have global reach, they have global clients, they get money from across, and the team is in India specifically, right? And they want to invest. They have the power, money, and that desire to expand and scale.
India has very good potential of money.
Right? So they are looking for going overseas and setting up their own market, own offices and own products over there. So there is a big need for that.
That.
But they may not have that exposure of how to set up a let's say sales office in London, for example.
Yeah.
They may not have that exposure.
Or they need a legal team, or they need someone with a legal team, or someone
so they
from the real estate.
किसी को चाहिए जो वहाँ का local समझता हो और हमको भी समझता हो. So that kind of a common connection.
People they want to go and migrate, और उनको काफी रहता है ये चाम के overseas मेरा भी घर है, मेरा ऑफिस है, मेरा कुछ future में मेरा आने जाना लगा रहे.
So that is a very big.
I'm getting a lot of inquiries on that on my email.
Is it?
Yeah. Lots of people are doing it. That's why we are a property consulting, and we are also as a consultant to help you out. How do you? What should you start? हम ROI करके देते हैं, marketing करके देते हैं उसकी.
Wonderful.
So I was amazed that India इतना boom कर रहा है, इतनी ज़्यादा opportunities क्यों लोगों को फैल रही हैं, लोग aware हो रहे हैं. It's big.
And also because of tech, there is a enabler for people in India to see the market outside, especially from real estate. For example, if I have to buy a house in London, I'm sure I can. Sure. You can put something like AR, VR over there, and I can just experience the whole office.
CJs and VR is doing all the work.
हम यहाँ बैठ के right? And that becomes important. Second thing,
before you buy, आपको सारी डिटेल पता होगी. ये नहीं कि सिर्फ पहले तो एक नक्शा है सिर्फ. That's it. Nowadays you have VR आएगा, सब कुछ आएगा. उसका आपको एक प्रॉपर इन एंड आउट पता चलेगा किस लोकेशन पे है. उसका एक वर्चुअल टूर होगा.
That's what I was saying.
आसपास स्कूल क्या है, हॉस्पिटल्स क्या है. You will get everything. इंडिया में एक्चुअली क्या है कि लाइफस्टाइल है, सब कुछ है. बट जहाँ अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ और काम की और देखी जाए कि लोगों को जो अब्रॉड जाने की है कल्चर है इंडिया यूके में इज़ वेरी साउंड कल्चर. यू गेट ऑल मिक्स कल्चर, वेरी सपोर्टिव ऑन वेरी मच. अगर आप देखेंगे कि किसी की फैमिली भी अगर फॉर एग्जांपल वहाँ पे है, वो बुजुर्ग हैं, तो उनके लिए भी ओल्ड एज होम्स बहुत ज़्यादा केयर करते हैं. केयर होम्स हैं. इवन स्टूडेंट्स की पढ़ाइयों के लेवल बहुत अच्छे लेवल पर आ चुके हैं. Even India is doing very good, but kids have a experience of that universities or the schools. People have lots of exposure now. So people are into अब कहाँ जाएं. So UK market is और exit plan भी बहुत अच्छा है. जैसे in है out भी है. जैसे आप बाकी comparison countries को देखेंगे तो exit plan इतना smooth नहीं है. जब आप चले गए 5-10 साल बाद वापस आए और आपने जो चीज़ें ले ली, आपने यहाँ से बेच के वहाँ जाके ले ली, तो आपको एक रिटर्न बहुत हाई मिलती है. बट आपको वहाँ से एग्जिट करके कभी फ्यूचर में वापस नहीं आना है. दैट इज स्टिल वेरी कंफर्टेबल.
सो आई वुड से focus on that as well.
Keep that.
So it's not forget AI, but it's AI and HI, right?
कहते हैं खाना खाओ लेकिन साथ में कोई हो तो और मजा आता है.
हाँ. और वो फर्क पड़ता है. Right? And that
human touch is also same. आपके पास कितना भी कुछ भी हो, but you should have human touch.
And that is globally. Okay, it's not India's. So I'll give you an example.
सब लोग दूर हो रहे हैं इसी बातों से, कई बातों से कि यार मेरे पास ये भी है, वो भी है, जॉब भी है, घर भी है, गाड़ी है. Human touch बहुत ज़रूरी है.
So I'll give you an example. This was I had talked to somebody about 10 years back. I was in London actually. I was working in Fidelity and was going in a cab. So this cab driver was there and I was talking to him कि क्या चल रहा है. He was a Muslim and he told me incident. He said हमने ना we have travelled from London to he was from Bangladesh.
अच्छा.
He travelled from London to Bangladesh in car with a friend of his. मैं सोचा oh my god, मतलब you imagine all these countries, different culture, language, wars, all that part and traversing that part. मैंने कहा आपने इतना लंबा जो ट्रिप करा तो लर्निंग क्या थी? What did you learn from that? And he made a statement which was learning for me as well. He said, have you gone and stayed with so many different people? There are a few common things. Everyone loves their family. कहीं भी चले जाओ, they love their family.
Okay.
Number 2, they want respect. They want to be respected for who they are. Right? बात तो सही है. And third, he said they enjoy a meal with friends. family. बैठ के खा रहे, पी रहे, बात कर रहे. Human touch. ये चीजें common है across.
That's nice. Thank you so much, sir, for coming on the podcast today and giving your time, short notice, and looking forward. Anything else you want to say to the viewers, please? So those who are listening, I think so they will get a good message if you want to leave some message to the viewers as well.
No, like I already mentioned that don't work hard, work joyfully. Enjoy what you're doing, and you already have many things already with you. We think हमारे पास कोई चीज़ की कमी है, but कोई कमी नहीं है. आपको लगता है कमी है, and but just look at what you already have, and you will be able to leverage that and become successful. That's the message I have.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Amit ji. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
Have a nice day. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Glad to meet you again.
Yes.